What happens when one of the most anticipated athlete endorsement collections in modern sports history finally hits store shelves and digital storefronts? For over a year, basketball fans and sports apparel collectors were asking when Nike would unveil dedicated merchandise lines celebrating Indiana Fever superstar Caitlin Clark. When the official Logo Tee collection dropped at midnight, the resulting surge in traffic created a digital phenomenon that left retail analysts completely stunned. Within seconds of the product going live on Nike's official platforms, millions of simultaneous buyers overloaded regional servers, triggering error screens, app crashes, and instantaneous sellouts across major global markets. Digital resellers, sports enthusiasts, and global consumers scrambled to secure items, turning a standard merchandise release into one of the most talked about retail events of the season. Today, we are taking a deep dive into the massive global launch, analyzing the retail demand, the secondary market valuation, corporate stock reactions, and how this moment illustrates the unprecedented commercial power of modern women's basketball. To understand the sheer magnitude of this retail launch, we have to look at the immediate technical response across digital storefronts. Insiders and web analysts noted that traffic spikes reached extraordinary levels within the first 60 seconds of the launch. The sheer volume of concurrent users attempting to process checkouts simultaneously caused severe bottlenecks across both desktop websites and mobile applications. Customers attempting to complete purchases were frequently met with system queue delays and sold-out notifications before checkout screens could even refresh. Retail tech teams were forced into high-alert monitoring as regional distribution networks handled hundreds of thousands of completed checkouts in a matter of minutes. Comparing these digital metrics to traditional high-heat retail drops shows just how far mainstream consumer interest in Clark's brand has expanded beyond traditional sports fandom. Whenever high-demand consumer goods experience immediate primary market sellouts, secondary trading platforms quickly reflect the shift in market valuation. Within hours of the primary inventory depleting, listings for the signature Logo Tees began populating major secondary marketplaces, stock authentication apps, and digital auction sites. Items originally priced at standard retail tiers saw resale asking prices multiply significantly as international buyers sought out guaranteed inventory. E-commerce tracking metrics indicated unprecedented transaction volume for a non-footwear athletic release, surpassing initial trading activity seen in previous culture drops. Collectors and fashion observers noted that the interlocking logo design bridged the gap between traditional athletic teamwear and modern streetwear aesthetics, expanding its appeal far beyond dedicated WNBA viewers into mainstream fashion circles. The retail frenzy was by no means confined to domestic storefronts. As time zones rolled forward across international markets, the launch generated similar excitement across Europe, Asia, and Latin America. In major international retail hubs, specialized sports stores and regional websites experienced rapid stock depletion as international basketball fans sought out official gear. Overseas collectors and online communities highlighted the global reach of the Caitlin Clark effect, demonstrating that interest in her career transcends regional markets. From digital lotteries in Tokyo to high online queue numbers across European portals, logistics teams were tasked with managing unprecedented international fulfillment orders, solidifying the signature line's position as a truly global commercial product. Beyond individual retail sales, a product drop of this scale creates ripple effects throughout the broader corporate landscape. Market analysts noted positive investor sentiment following the launch, pointing to strong merchandise performance as a clear indicator of long-term brand equity in female athletes' signature lines. Industry competitors and footwear executives watched closely as the release demonstrated that apparel lines centered on women's basketball superstars can generate sales volumes competitive with traditional signature lines in professional sports. Manufacturing networks and supply chain partners immediately began adjusting production schedules to accommodate follow-up inventory runs, ensuring that future restocks meet the sustained consumer demand seen during the initial wave. This historic launch represents a fundamental shift in how athletic apparel is marketed and consumed. Historically, marquee signature collections and secondary market resale hype were almost exclusively driven by male professional athletes or luxury fashion collaborations. The massive commercial success of Clark's logo release proves that female superstars possess immense, untapped market power that can drive mainstream retail trends, corporate earnings, and global media attention. Fashion publications, sports business panels, and marketing experts are already studying this release as a blueprint for future signature partnerships, highlighting how authentic athlete performance, strong brand storytelling, and high consumer engagement create a winning formula in modern sports retail. Ultimately, the incredible response to Caitlin Clark's signature logo release is just the opening chapter of a much larger story. As Nike prepares for future product expansions, signature footwear releases, and broader apparel collections heading into upcoming seasons, this initial drop sets an exceptionally high bar for sports merchandise. The message from the market is clear. Consumer enthusiasm for women's basketball and its biggest icons has reached historic highs, and the business landscape of sports apparel is permanently changed. What are your personal thoughts on Caitlin Clark's new Nike logo line? Were you able to grab one during the initial drop, or are you waiting for the next restock? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Leave a like on this video, and subscribe to the channel for more breaking basketball updates.